With 6 iPad models officially available from Apple and several earlier varieties still accessible from third-party merchants, it's a far more challenging decision than it used to be, even before considering colors, storage options, cellular connectivity, and optional accessories. Don't worry, we'll show you the best iPads available today along with buying tips. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. iPad Air 2022 Best Overall. Most consumers prefer the newer iPad Air with its full-screen display and angled edges. The iPad Air's Apple M1 chip, which powers the iPad Pro range and desktops like the 24-inch iMac and Mac Mini, boosts CPU and GPU performance, making it ideal for content creators, students, and gamers who need laptop-level power on the road. It outperforms Android and non-Pro iPads. It can use the Magic Keyboard and 2nd-gen Apple Pencil unlike any other non-Pro iPad and has a brilliant and detailed 10.9-inch display. 5G connectivity and a 12-megapixel center-stage front-facing camera make it easy to suggest to most everyday users. Pros: iPad Pro performance, great accessory support, premium design. Cons: 60Hz without Face ID. iPad Mini 2021 Most Portable iPad. The 6th generation iPad Mini has angular design, dual speakers, center-stage technology, and lower bezels. The iPad Mini's 8.3-inch 60Hz display has increased display real estate without increasing its size, making it more portable. With the highest pixel density of any iPad, it's stunning, but it's too small for true split-screen multitasking. Its A15 Bionic processor outperforms the iPad Air at a similar price. Like the iPad Air, it supposes 2nd-generation Apple Pencil and has a Touch ID sensor on the power button, but it doesn't have a smart connector on the back. Thus, it doesn't have a Magic Keyboard, which is the Mini's sole significant weakness. Pros: A15 Bionic chipset. Apple Pencil is portable. Cons: costlier than predecessors. No Magic Keyboard and supports 60Hz. iPad 10.2-inch 2021 Best Budget iPad. The 9th-gen iPad was supplanted by the redesigned and considerably more expensive 10th-gen iPad, but Apple kept it on sale as the real entry-level tablet because it was so good. If you have the 7th or 8th generation iPad, you might not be tempted, but if you're coming from an earlier device or want to try the iPad, there's a lot to appreciate here. True Tone technology on the 10.2 inches screen adjusts color balance according to your own environment and improves color fidelity. iPad OS, the A13 Bionic, the same as the iPhone 11, and most crucially, the base capacity from 32GB to 64GB and 256GB for those who require additional storage. It doesn't feature a laminated display, ProMotion 120Hz refresh rate, a redesigned design like other iPads. But we can't expect these things without paying more and blurring the borders to premium versions. This is an affordable iPad for games and social networking if you don't care about specs. Pros: affordable, big screen. Cons: 12-megapixel camera, downward-firing speakers. iPad Pro 12.9 inches 2022 Best Hardware. Apple's 12.9-inch iPad Pro is the most powerful and capable tablet on the market, but is also the most expensive, $300 more than the last-gen iPad in the UK. However, you'll have an iPad with Apple's latest M2 CPU, which can handle even demanding graphics design and video editing software. The M2 is too powerful for any iPad app, which assures superb performance but is overkill for most iPad applications. More M2 optimized apps are sluggish to appear. The 12.9-inch model's 120Hz micro LED display is great for graphics design, movies, and social networking. And the 12-megapixel front-facing camera with auto-tracking functionality is great for remote workers. It can replace a laptop with a Magic Keyboard, but it costs as much as a MacBook Pro. It's Apple's greatest tablet, but if you want to utilize a huge display and powerful internals, a different iPad may be better. Pros: top display, Mac M2 processor, front camera. Cons: costliest ever. iPad OS can't use M2 power. iPad 10.9-inch 2022 The Uncomfortable Middle Child. iPad 10 is difficult. It has the same modern appearance as other iPads, the same A14 Bionic as the iPhone 12, and it's a stylish, powerful tablet. However, it costs $449 more than the 2021 entry-level iPad. That makes it closer to the iPad Air and iPad mini and makes it less of an entry-level tablet than the 2021 iPad 10.2 inches. With compatibility for the second generation Apple Pencil and Apple's M1 chipset, the Air is a significant increase at a reasonable price. While it comes with a better looking experience, it doesn't do anything the old and cheaper iPad cannot. Even though it's an excellent tablet, it can't compete much with the rest of the iPads. Pros: modern design, switch to USB-C. Cons: not an entry-level tablet like the previous gen, and does nothing the previous version cannot. iPad Pro 11-inch 2021 Power and portability. If the iPad Pro 12.9-inch is too big, the iPad Pro 11-inch may appeal you. It boasts the same 120Hz ProMotion display, Mac-based M1 chipset, center stage innovation that tracks you when using the front-facing camera, and Magic Keyboard as the iPad Pro 12.9 inches, but the display is different. The 12.9-inch model has micro LED, while the 11-inch model has IPS. The iPad Pro 11-inch is bright, clear, detailed, and excellent for creatives on the go with Apple Pencil compatibility, although it won't be as brilliant as the 12.9-inch variant. If you can live with it, the iPad Pro 11 inches is a powerful tablet with some of the finest benchmark results we've seen, making it ideal for work and pleasure. Pros: Mac M1 processor, portable than 12.9-inch center stage tech. Cons: expensive and non-multi-screen. So now we'll tell you how can you choose an iPad. Shape: it's more about preference than buying the biggest iPad. For a portable tablet, bigger isn't always better. There are 5 screen sizes. iPad mini 2021 is 8.3 inches. iPad 2021 is 10.2 inches. iPad 2022 is 10.9 inches. iPad Air 10 is 10.9 inches. iPad Pro 11 is 11 inches. And iPad Pro 12.9 is 12.9 inches. A larger screen makes it much more immersive, but it also makes the device heavier. The iPad Air has a 10.9-inch display and weighs 458 grams, while the iPad Pro 12.9 weighs 682 grams, over double the weight of the iPad mini. Your settings and iPad uses determines it. The iPad Pro, iPad Air, iPad mini, and latest 10th gen iPad have the finest screen-to-body ratio in the current collection, eliminating the chin and forehead of the entry-level 9th gen iPad. But whether that's worth paying a premium is up to you. Performance: the entry-level iPad 10.2-inch has the lowest performing A13 Bionic chipset. The 10th gen iPad has the A14 Bionic and the iPad mini has the A15 Bionic. The Apple M1 based iPad Air or the iPad Pro's M2 offer the most power, meaning the iPad Pro's M1 or M2 chipset or the latest iPad Air is best for editing videos and generating graphics for work. The iPad 10.2, iPad 10.9 or iPad mini should be plenty for web browsing, app use and gaming. 5G or 4G. All iPads have Wi-Fi or cellular options, although not all enable 5G. The entry-level 10.2-inch iPad is the sole tablet with 4G, so avoid it if you want speedy networking. The latest iPads, Air, Mini, and Pro have fast connectivity. Accessories: the Magic Keyboard, which turns the iPad Pro and iPad Air into laptops, is exclusively compatible with those two iPads. The 2021 iPad mini supports the second-generation Apple Pencil too. Apple's Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil are better than the Smart Keyboard and first-gen Apple Pencil for other iPads. Consider an iPad Pro or Air if you will be using Apple's high-end accessories. Price: first and foremost, you must determine your iPad budget. Apple now has iPads for every budget. The 12.9-inch iPad Pro 2TB costs $2,199, while the 10.2-inch iPad costs $329. So guys, if you find this video valuable, don't hesitate in showing us appreciation by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel.